Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to rock? I'm gonna have to be in two places at once. I have to turn the music off in a second. Welcome to Jackpot Recording Studio. My name is Larry, and my wife Jenna and I are presenting the show here. She's doing all the work. I'm just providing the space. So without any further ado, thanks for watching Ian Miller and Dan Lowinger, two of my favorite guys to record. And without any further ado, your host and MC and curator of tonight's event, Jenna Zine.
I had to pay him to do that. We have kind of a weird relationship. Let's give it up again for Ian and Dan. That was some hot shit, you guys. I know they're already gone, but who doesn't like applause? Yes. And also, Royal Brewing. Give it up for those guys. Yeah, they're amazing. They're friends of ours. They've got a wonderful brewery. They are out in front. That beer is free. So slip out. Help yourselves. Yeah. So welcome to Keep It Like a Secret, our third event. And also give yourselves a round of applause for coming in from the sunshine. Nice and hot. Now you can sit thigh to thigh with some strangers and let's get to know each other here, right?
Pardon me, I think I left my phone up here.
Oh, yes, come on back. We were just applauding you. Yeah! You were amazing. I'm glad I got to tell you to your face. You can call it.
Yeah, totally. You might be outside.
It's scripted. You wanted more.
We did not plan this. This is where I'm just calling you hot shit. It was awesome.
It may show up, but I think it's probably with me.
I do have my. Hey, Lisa. Well, here we go. So I sent my aunt a friend request on Facebook. I did not hear back. Now I'm thinking, okay, well, she's 70, so she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing, okay? So I'm not too offended. And I go to visit her in Spokane, or Spokanistan, as we like to call it. And she actually remembers to bring it up. This is what she said, and I quote, "I'm sorry I did not accept your friend request. I saved that page for family." Yeah. I'm like, ouch, okay. So I'm standing there, I'm like, well, this is awkward because now I'm going to have to tell her that her brother has had sex. And a little something came out of it. Talking to a senior citizen about the birds and the bees is a fate I would wish on no one. But I mean, come on, seriously, like, what has she been thinking all these years? Like, why does my brother keep bringing that little girl to all these family reunions? She doesn't belong here. Brother's got weird taste. But I feel like I handled it very gracefully because that's me. I just gave her a hug and I said, it's okay, I will see you next Tuesday. And I just left it at that. Very classy. So I was talking to a friend the other day, and I mentioned that Larry had been to a strip club. Yeah, he's right back there. He loves this one. And my friend was shocked. She was shocked that I let my husband go to such a place. I was offended on his behalf because my husband, he's an adult. He's a grown man. I don't let him do anything. He acts on his own free will, and then I punish him accordingly if he displeases me. But I really feel like that my friend is totally missing out on what a deal the strip club is and what they can bring, because I don't know about you, but for me, I prefer to leave the spreading of the ass cheeks to the professionals. Because there is the quality of the asshole to consider. A 20-something girl's asshole. Every time I read that, I'm like, why am I thinking I need to say this? But a 20-something girl's asshole is like a rose. Beautiful rose. Whereas a 40-something woman's asshole is more like a carnation. It is still a flower, and nature still made it. And no one's going to be like, hey, fuck you, you got me carnations. But secretly, that is exactly what they are going to be thinking. Because no one wants those. But to me, I feel like the strip club is superior to the bedroom in almost every way. Like, we don't have a booming sound system in our bedroom, believe it or not. No, we have a sound machine and Brian Eno's Bloom. If you would like to challenge yourself, please do try stripping to Brian Eno's Bloom. You will know the next note is coming. You will not know when. You will hold poses longer than in any yoga class. It's very challenging. You can tell how often I do that for Larry, because core strength is everything. But really here, of course, in our state, the strip club piece de resistance is full beef. Now, we do have that at home. I have one of those. I want to make sure to clarify that. But mine wears a permanent little fur coat. And if my husband wants to go out and see something that looks like a plucked chicken, who am I to stand in his way and rob him of that experience? Because that is what we excel at in Oregon. We cut down trees and we show off our beavers. And oddly enough, both involve clear cutting. So yes, if you were wondering, Larry and I do have an ongoing bet as to who can ruin the other one's life. Tonight I pull ahead with the lead. I plan on finishing the job later on this month when we go to not one but 2 nights of Motley Crue. Oh yes, on purpose, actually going out of town on purpose. Yeah, I need to dumb him down, bring him to my level so that we have more in common. All right, you guys, are you ready for some comedy? Warmed up? So glad you guys are here. We are just so honored that you've taken the time and come in from the great outdoors to sit in the dark with us.